Okay, this is a video answer key for the linear relations word problems that were assigned in preparation for our assessment. That's coming up. In question 1, an appliance repair company charges a flat fee as well as an hourly fee to perform repairs. So we have the total cost C to repair an appliance can be represented by the values in this table right here. This question is asking for you to develop an equation that can be used to calculate the total cost, which is C, over H hours. Then use the equation to determine the cost of a repair job that lasts 12 hours. So here's our data in the table. First thing I'm going to look for is, because it's an hourly fee, that's going to be something that's the same. It's going to be a common difference, same rate of change throughout. So from 90 to 50, it looks like it's going up by 60. Same with here, and same with here. So the rate of change is 60. So I know that. And then the other thing I need to know is, what is the constant? What is the flat fee? Sort of that fee that the company might require just to show up at your house. And so I would work backwards. So I'm adding 60, so the inverse of that is minus 60, subtract 60, subtract 60. And so the zero term, which would be the repair time of 0, how much it costs just to show up, would be subtract 60 from this, and that's 30. So basically this company, for a cost, there's a $30 sort of flat fee here, which is their initial value or their starting fee or their constant. And added to that, there's $60 for every hour that they work. So this is sort of how you might construct the equation. So if I have this equation of C equals 30 plus 60H, and in this case here, H equals 12, okay, that's the amount of hours, I can substitute 12 in where H is. And so I'm going to put my 12 in here. 60 plus 12, that's 720. And then that's 750. And cost is in dollars. And because it's a word problem, I'm going to end with my therefore statement. So therefore, a job that is 12 hours would cost $750. Just buy a new fridge. Anyway, number 2, Marissa starts with $1,550 in her bank account, and each week she withdraws $90 from her account. So the each week is sort of the common difference. If she's starting with this amount, and then each week she is taking away $90, so that is the amount. So if A is the amount in her account, this here is the initial value, the starting point, the constant, the zero term. Those are lots of different words for it. And we are subtracting 90 each time. That's sort of our rate of change, how things are changing. We might also call it the common difference. So every week, another $90 is going to come out. And then this is per week. So that's our variable. So if I have my equation, and I want to use the equation to determine the amount left after 14 weeks. So that's week is 14. W is 14 weeks. So I'm going to substitute that in. And then subtracting so she has $290 left in her bank. So after 14 weeks, Marissa has $290 left in her account. Okay, question 3 involves a graph. So Abigail buys a prepaid card for her phone, and the graph shows how much money remains on her phone after a certain number of minutes that she talks. So you can see it's a decreasing linear pattern, so it decreases by the same amount each time. And so I might actually start by drawing a t-table here. And so my independent variable, the thing that she actually controls, is the amount of time that she's talking. So number of minutes, and the variable is n, and the dependent variable is the amount left on the card. And we're going to call that A. So looking at the graph, when there's 0 minutes of talking, she has $25. So that's probably how much the card cost. And then after 1 minute, she has $24.75. After 2 minutes, she has $24.50. After 3 minutes, $24.25. And after 4 minutes, she has just $24. So every single time it goes down here, it looks like it's dropping by a quarter. So it's dropping by 25 cents, dropping by 25 cents. So that's our common difference, or our rate of change. Our zero term, or what she starts out with, is 25. So the amount left is equal to 25. That's her starting point. And she's going to lose 25 cents for every minute she talks. And n equals the number of minutes. So that's my equation. And I want to know how much is left after 30 minutes. And so that's kind of like n equals 30. So if I'm going to substitute this value in, I have 30 here, 25 minus 0.25 times 30, it's like probably 750 or so. Yeah, so 750. And then if I'm doing 25 minus 750, I'm left with 17.5. But since this is money, we're going to add a second decimal place. So therefore, after 30 minutes of talking, what's her name here? Abigail has $17.50 left on her phone card. Okay, so those are the answers for the homework.